Oh man, I hope you guys are excited. I love this game. I'm just having too much fun playing this and just exploring this world one little thing at a time. Okay, looks like we've woken up in a pile of refuse. But basically, how every day goes for me in real life as well. We'll make our way out of there. Maybe we'll pick some of this Valerian. It looks like it's Valerian. If I can get down low enough. Aha! It was Valerian. Wi-Fi crapping out, so I'll be in and out of chat, unfortunately. Aw. Well, we will miss you, Diggle. We will be missing you thoroughly. Thanks for popping in so far. Hope you're having a great day. I'm gonna grab some of this. Grab the poppy. I just love picking all this shit. I could pick it for days. Are we doing anything out over here? We should probably take a check, take a little peek as to at what we've been doing. There we go. So right now, we are in Townburg. The only thing I could see is talk to Marius. Sick as fuck, but having fun playing ANCJ. Animal Crossing's a pretty good one. Yeah, we have 2 down in here. Why were we up? I feel like we were up in Townburg for a reason. Yeah, I can't remember exactly what it was. We need to get deer antlers. So that was what we were doing. We could try and talk to Marius real quick before we make our way out, but that's still a decent... It's a little bit away. Probably drop all this pork. We don't need rotting pork. Not anymore. Deer liver and kidneys sell for a decent amount, it looks like. There we go. Oh wait, can I give this to my dog? No, my dog probably won't eat it. Henry, you're not as hungry as you say you are. Yeah, dog, you need to be better, dog.
That's a good... That's...
Hopefully he'll stop barking as much once we get our animal handling or whatever to a higher level. That'd be ideal. Yeah, I think we're gonna make our way way out. We can't find some fish real quick though. Hello, fish? Hello, fish? Hello? Fish? No, no fish? How about you? Do you guys have any good shit for me? This guy's like smoking some shit. It's kind of cool. Well, no food for us, I guess. I just walk into this person's house. We get some of their food. I don't know why that's so good, but it's just fucking amazing. I got a feeling these guys are gonna wake up. The second I start picking around in their pockets. Oh, no, they haven't noticed me. I've been in here like this whole time. I'll take the apple because we're hungry. I'll take that because we're hungry. Take your house key because why not? And your other house key. Perfect. Pick some items real quick. Cook the apples so they're not actually, you know, stolen anymore. Oh, I can cook up the kidneys. That's kind of cool. Guess I'm gonna eat them. And may as well. Oh, this guy's gone. Right after I just stole all this crap from him. Cooked deer level. Well, let's eat these mushrooms first. I can't eat. No, I can eat the deer liver. Energy goes down by 2 though. Oh. There we go. Look at us. I'm getting all full. Ready for the day. Out we go. Oh, looks like he's doing something over here. Washing himself. Yeah, we'll both wash ourselves, right? My dude, you're standing really far away to do that, but sure. Okay. I guess we can figure out which way to go now. Intimate? What's intimate? Privy Slavitz. Well, we're in Talmberg, so we may as well go to Privy Slavitz. It's like right there. We need to go up and through the woods. So we're just gonna follow the left and then straight through.
To heel, mutt.
Come here, horse. We're coming through to some sort of a clearing. Looks like whatever this is hasn't loaded in. Oh, okay. Holy shit, they've just like cleared this whole place out. Looks pretty cool. Looks pretty rad. Looks completely different. See all this nettle? We've got to get all this nettle. Washing together was intimate? Oh, okay, I see what you're saying now, Diggle. Grab all this. Oh, just shut up, bro.
Look what I've got.
I hope I don't have any food for you. Here you go, eat that kidney. Be a better dog.
Yeah.
We'll just ride on through all of this. Holy cow, yeah, they really just have absolutely cleared this place out. I'm happy they kept that tree. That's a pretty nice big tree. We could have kept a few more trees, probably.
Yeah. Heel.
Yeah, dog, heal. We'll eat out of this pot, too. And we'll talk to this guy since he's right here. What is this book? What's this chest?
Hey.
Weird, I don't know what to put in there. I mean, I should probably talk to him. It'll probably tell us.
Welcome back. What news from Ratai?
Well, the bailiff read Sir Divish's decree, and now I'm officially bailiff of Pribyslavitz.
Then allow me to congratulate you. What will be your first step?
First, actually, I'm not quite sure.
God damn
What
it,
would you
Henry.
recommend?
Precious
As
Henry.
it happens, I already sought a few things in your absence. You might have noticed that the first people have come from Ratai.
Yeah, I saw some heading here right away.
So when they arrived, I was able to start clearing building plots with them. After they erected some temporary dwellings, that is.
Nice. What about the workers' wages?
What about the workers' wages and buying materials for artisans?
The money must be put in the trunk here. The expenditures for wages and materials will be taken from it. So you should keep it topped up to prevent delays. It reminds me, there's the matter of my own pay to be resolved.
Yes, of course.
Sir Divish guaranteed me a fixed income. What's more, this job is an exceptionally big one.
I see. But how much are you thinking?
I have a record of payment here somewhere. Here it is. Let's say 1/4 more than that.
Insist on the original wage. Offer a smaller raise. Uh,
Well, as you said yourself, it's just a continuation of your work for Sir Divish, so I see no reason to change the conditions now.
Even though it's much more work and responsibility. You can't be serious.
All right. This amount ought to correspond to your work.
It seems we understand each other. I agree.
Good. I'll put
I just
your
wanted to see if
wages
it
in
would
the trunk
work.
too. Are you sure it's quite safe?
Quite. Only you and I shall have a key and access to the trunk. Besides, we'll have guards on watch here.
That's reassuring.
okay.
That's about all to begin with. If you need any more details, I'll be happy to explain things to you.
Yeah, how? Yeah,
Could you explain?
no.
Nothing, actually. So, how am I doing with the village?
Let's see.
Well, we haven't done anything yet, so.
You're still far from having the income you need to make the village prosper. Well, the village isn't ready yet for the expansion Sir Divish is planning. The church is still in ruins. Doesn't create a good impression. We're on the right track, but we haven't reached the end yet.
All right, I'll get stuck in. I want to build something.
Certainly, Master Bailiff. What's it to be?
Yeah, what do we build? Probably should do stuff in the center, right? Fuck, dude, I don't know what to make.
I'd like to build the rat house.
It's impossible. Check what you need in the ledger.
So, tavern?
No, we don't have a...
It's impossible.
I have to check
Nah, I'd
the
rather not build.
ledger.
Could you... What are my duties as bailiff?
As bailiff, you must see to it that the village grows and prospers. You'll have to resolve disputes between citizens and decide what I should have built. The coin for it will come from your own purse.
Of course it will.
Basically, you'll have to keep the whole locality under control, but you can't just do whatever you like. You're still answerable to Sir Divish, as am I.
Which means...
Which means that if the folk here are unhappy, word will soon get to Sir Divish, and he'll put you in your place.
Whoa.
So you'd better see to it that there's
That's
no
messed up.
thieving, and folk have jobs to do, and their wages are paid.
Of course. I'll keep a close eye on things.
So, I guess we'll just go through this list and see
How do I build
what's
houses?
important.
First, find out how much it'll cost, and whether the upkeep won't ruin you. You can check it all there, or just come and see me.
Okay.
How do the accounts work?
The most important thing is to know how much profit your buildings generate, and what they cost to operate. That's written on the very first page of the ledger, which will be kept at the rat house. Whenever we erect a new building, I record it there. And you'll find all the profit generated
Okay.
by the village in the trunk next to the ledger.
And what if we spend more than we earn?
Then you'll have to put the amount necessary for covering the operating costs into the trunk.
I see. Probably best to have a little extra there for a rainy day then. How do operating costs work?
Those are the workers' wages, costs of material and equipment for tradesmen, and so on.
And what if I don't have enough coin?
Then production will grind to a halt. Watch out for that. Folks soon get grouchy if they're not getting paid. The amount needed each day is recorded in the accounts ledger too. So you should keep enough in the trunk to cover the wage.
And how do I pay the workers?
Don't concern yourself about that. I'll take...
So I could put enough money there for, say...
Indeed. Simpler.
All right. Thanks.
Interesting. Seems like there's a lot to this. I just want a bunch of money.
How can I get new people to...
Don't worry about that. Folk will each building can house a certain number of people. The bigger the house, and the more space you
Okay.
have for them, the more country folk will come here in search of a...
What about tradesmen?
I can find you fairly competent ones, but if you can get really skilled artisans, it will certainly be a boon for the village income. Although it's not all that easy to get skilled people. You could ask around.
I
I
guess
see.
we'll ask around.
Any suggestions?
You could try asking the two Sasau armourers for a start. They're always at each other's throats, so maybe one of them could work here. But don't forget to get a forge and armory workshop set up for him. Otherwise you'll only be wasting his time.
Right. I'll go and have a word with them later. I must give some thought to who else would come in handy here. Thanks.
And then improving buildings.
How can I improve the build?
The process is exactly the same as for building from the ground up. We need to have enough coin, materials, and of course, it goes without saying that there's no point in better blacksmith's equipment.
Well, I can't argue with that, but why bother with improvements at all?
Because they make it possible to produce better goods.
Oh, okay. Well, I think that's everything that we can do. Because we can't build anything yet. We have a guard. We have a place to sleep and save and to wash ourselves. We have quite the view. Yeah, that's pretty rad. I like this so far. We have a place to cook, a place to throw shit. I'm assuming that little book thing we can look into. Let's take a peek in here then. Actually, what's this chest? Other chest. What's that one for? So, temporary rat house is it 195 or 795? Okay, it's just 100. We have 7 people, reputation's 100, objectives, village income, village capacity, church repairs, we have stone, grain, charcoal, and livestock. Okay, this is weird. So, we need the woodcutters camp first. First and foremost, we're going to do the woodcutters camp. I'm assuming we just put our gold in here. I don't know where my gold is kept. It's probably in here somewhere in Misk. We only have 2,000? Bro. That's not good.
Mother of God!
Well, we'll put half of our gold in there. Hey, I could look in here. This is my chest. Oh man, we need so much money for this place. It's kind of a bummer. We'll figure it out eventually. We are gonna make our way though, very far away. Holy cow. Down back to the monastery, the Sasau monastery. Hey, but a trader.
So, what did Master Pfeiffer have to say?
I consulted him, and we definitely have a starting point.
Tell me more.
Master Pfeiffer found out they need copper sheets for the core of the coins, and quicksilver for the the other part?
I see. They have such materials at the monastery.
Exactly. That's why I'm interested in the local forges.
Yes, that is good.
Fucking mud. No
Yesterday, I heard people from the craftsman's yard by the monastery complaining. They said they could not sleep at night because the blacksmith works all the time till dawn.
I see. That's certainly worth asking about.
Well, there we go.
Have you
Maybe
heard
that's
anything
something.
else?
You said they use quicksilver. There is a painter lodging here who is painting the church in Ujits. I heard him complain also. He said that he went to the monastery for quicksilver and it was all gone.
Well, that's something to follow up as well. Thanks.
Weekends your dad come back from Oklahoma and you spend time with him? Oh, that's cool though. Not this weekend though? It's kind of a bummer. We have another thing? We have another objective now? What's the C one? Talk to the master fresco painter. Oh, he's like right here? That's convenient.
I hear you've had some problems with the supply of quicksilver.
Problems? I should say so. For the 3rd time this month, they've told me they've none. There's no quicksilver to be had, they said.
And who exactly are you talking about? Who's holding back the goods on you?
The monastery overseer, or his assistant, more like.
Ah, damn
So what
it.
did the
Damn
overseer have
assistant.
to say to you?
Nothing. Apparently he doesn't deal in such trifles. Leaves it all to his assistant, the pompous git.
What do you need quicksilver for?
I don't. They do. To mix up the red pigment for me. I'm painting the church in Ujits. Can you imagine how stupid those biblical scenes look without red?
Not really.
Then be glad you can. My eyes hurt just to imagine it.
That's funny.
Surely such valuable material can't just vanish. Where can it be?
I wish I knew. Every time I ask for the red paint, there's a different reason why they haven't got the quicksilver to mix it. Once they said the goods never arrived, and another time that the wagon carrying it was ambushed.
Huh.
Then it went astray somewhere.
And you think they're lying?
Jesus, what do I know? But it seems pretty strange to me. 3 times in a row the same thing goes missing. There's bad luck and then there's something else.
That is true.
That's all I
Alright.
need to know for now.
Ah,
Got some good info.
but wouldn't you care to buy something before you go? Or play a game? I really need some money. I've been waiting here a while and my stay's getting expensive.
Oh, yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, what do you have for sale? Tavern Life 2? I really shouldn't be buying stuff. And a treasure map? I really shouldn't be buying stuff. Can I sell him it? Oh, I can sell him stuff, though. He has 0 wealth. I can't sell him anything, but we can break the difference with maybe some goods. No, I don't have any goods on me. We'll sell him 173 nettle. We'll sell him some poppy too, maybe. Really not gonna make much of a difference.
I'd like to do... What about...
I don't...
Let's talk to him
Do you
about
ever work with copper?
all of this.
No, and even if I wanted to, I couldn't. Zach from the Monastery Craftsman's Yard has bought out all the copper.
Oh, so Zach's bought all the copper, huh?
What can you tell me about the Sasau blacksmith?
There's too many of us, I'll tell you that for free. This is only a small town. There's Zach, who has a forge in the Craftsman's Yard and mostly works on the construction of the church. And then, apart from me, there's Master Armourer Otter of Ramstein.
Well, shit.
Tell me more about Zach.
Don't have much time for him myself. He knows his craft, no question. But he seems to think his son, Vitus, will be a master armourer in Prague one day.
My father was a blacksmith, and I expect he thought much the same about me. That's how fathers are, isn't it?
Of course, any man should be proud of his boy. But Zach makes pride a sin. That's why he's at loggerheads with Master Otter.
What are Zach and Master Otter arguing about?
Zach had his boy Vitus trained as an armourer in Kuttenberg, and he wanted to buy out Otter's place for him. Except that Otter's a proud man. How would it have looked? A master armourer giving way to a young whippersnapper who's barely let go of his mother's skirts? And they've been arguing ever since. Well, Zach mostly. He badmouths Otter every chance he gets.
I don't like this Zach
Claims
guy.
that he's only fit for mending pots, and that his son will see him off.
That will be all.
That's annoying. And see if he
I'm
has a
looking
piece
for
of the
pieces
sword.
of a sword that a pilgrim from the Holy Land was selling. Would you happen to know anything about it?
I would. Of course I would.
Well,
Well,
It's a load of tripe. Only a fool would have given that trickster a single groschen, and I'm no fool. How about you?
but if he lied about that sort of stuff, it would be a terrible sin.
Don't be so gullible, lad.
oh, Henry.
That bastard never saw the Holy Land. Unless it was in a fresco.
What is your dog's name? I don't know. I just call him Dog. I think his name's Mutt. I think his name's just Mutt. He keeps barking though. He's not the best dog. I'm hoping he'll bark less once we get a little more like a few more levels in our houndsmanship, I think is what it's called, or houndsmaster or something. One of the levels we have. About Joe. Joe's a pretty bad name too. Yeah, his name's Mutt. Mutt's a pretty good name. Is this guy's name Zach? Zach?
God be with you.
Oh, I don't even trust him already. Look at him.
Do you work any copper here, Master Blacksmith?
Why'd you ask?
I'd want to commission you to make something.
Then you best go elsewhere. I never use copper.
Not what I heard.
That's not what I heard.
What?
I was told in town that you bought all the other blacksmiths' copper.
I'm being made a fool of yet again, it seems. Anything else? I still have work to do.
Huh.
The swordsmith from the town said he was after the pieces of a sword from some Queen of Sheba. A pilgrim was selling them a while back.
I know he's after those, but he's out of luck. He should have bought it while he had the chance. I still have mine on me. It brings me good fortune, and I shan't sell it.
Not even...
Not even for a king's ransom.
Weird.
So back to that copper, Master Blacksmith.
What?
I thought I told you I don't work with copper.
See?
Aha.
I don't trust this guy.
What can you tell me
Well, there's Mikesh. He's honest enough, and a fair hand at everyday things. And then there's Master Otter. He used to have talent, but now he's too old, and too proud to admit it.
Okay. Interesting.
Good luck to you.
So this guy says he doesn't work with copper, but everyone else says he has copper. I can't pick very hard locks yet. Why is this shed so hard to break into, huh? Let's see what this guy does. I might be able to just pickpocket this guy. Where are you taking that to, huh? Where are you taking that?
Hey, hey.
Aha! We'll just close that door. Who said that? How is anyone noticing me?
copper?
That's a lot of
Quite
copper.
a lot of it. I wonder what Zach will have to say about this.
I need to learn how to frickin' do hard locks, man. Our stealth went up? We have one more perk. Move silently in the rain. Noises reduced when crouching. Without movement, you gain 30% stealth bonus. When you're wanted, people will be less likely to recognize your face and will soon stop looking for you. Et tu brute. Your attacks from behind will become 1/3 stronger. Yeah, that's a good one. Well, we got what we wanted there. Dog, shut up.
Hey, who's that?
Who keeps saying, hey, who's there? We talk to him and be like, hey.
So back to that.
What?
So why are you hoarding copper in the barn?
I see. Then it's a little odd that you have baskets full of raw copper in the shed round the back.
You've been in my barn? Best make a head start before I talk to the bailiff.
Damn it. Well, that didn't work out, did it?
Your workshop's supplying a counterfeiting gang. I'm not going anywhere until you tell me the truth.
All right. I suppose there's no point lying. We do make copy sheets here, and I wanted to keep it quiet.
Why?
Yeah, why?
Pays me good money, and the people I do it for. I wouldn't want to get on the wrong side of them.
Okay.
Did they threaten you?
They didn't have to. Just by the look of them, I could say I needed to shut my mouth and do what they wanted.
And did they ever tell you who they were? Do you know where to find them?
I know a little. But show some understanding. There's nothing but trouble in it for me. I'll lose the work and be left looking over my shoulder for some thugs to come and burn down my house. Or worse.
If you lie down with dogs, you shouldn't complain about the fleas.
There's no need for threats. We can both benefit here. If I tell you everything I know, you can help me with a certain small matter. One that'll cover up for my loss of earnings.
Okay. How dare you try and make deals with me? We could try that. We have pretty high shit here.
You've got cheek. Not only are you in with the counterfeiter gang, but you lied to me on top of it. You should be on your knees begging for mercy right now, not trying to make a profit.
I didn't know what they were doing.
But now you do know, and you've still got the cheek to try to strike a deal with me. So Rad's definitely going to be hearing about this.
You're right. I'm sorry, I overstepped the mark.
Aha!
I certainly didn't mean to offend one of Lord Radzig's men. One evening I got a visit from this scruffy beggar calling himself Rapota. He had a yellow cape on and kept whistling to himself. There was a knight with him too, but he didn't give his name. They told me what I had to do, how much I'd get for it, and I had to keep my mouth shut.
And where can I find this Rapota? Or the knight?
I don't know exactly. But I've always left the wagon with the goods behind the monastery, on the hill there, next to a small chapel under a big tree.
Anything else?
No. I swear that's all I know.
Well, that'll do me for now.
Pretty good information so far.
Young man, about that matter I need help with. I'll gladly pay you.
Yeah, tell me what's going on. Are these two people going to talk? I don't know. Okay, bye. See you tomorrow. Alright, see you tomorrow, man. Have a good one. Thanks for popping in, dude.
First, tell me what's going on.
I recently tried to buy Master Armourer Otto Rabstein's business for my son Vitus, but that old fool wouldn't listen to reason. He said he couldn't understand his legacy being taken over by a clod like my Vitus. Despite the insult, I doubled my offer, but Master Otto still wouldn't budge.
And what is it you need from me?
I thought I'd show Otto that Vitus isn't such a dolt as he thinks, but for that I need someone experienced in combat.
Yeah, I can handle
that
that.
doesn't sound so bad. What's your plan?
Otto's busy making a very pretty suit of armor for the bailiff. So I was thinking, if we could show that pretty armor of his is absolutely useless, he'd be disgraced.
And how am I supposed to see to that?
Well, I'd reckon we'd arrange a duel of champions with bludgeons. You'll put on Vitus's armor, and Otto will send his champion in that tin shit of his. You invite the bailiff to watch, and Otto will be made a laughingstock in front of everyone.
And what do I get out of it?
Vitus will let you have the cuirass from his suit of armor, and I'll throw in a few groschen on top.
Sounds good.
Yeah, that's a pretty good plan.
And I'm sure a fella like you will be glad to be on good terms with the best armorer for miles around, eh?
That remains to be seen.
Agreed, but suppose the armor went missing.
How about if the armor for the bailiff mysteriously went missing?
Jesus Christ! Don't even talk about it. Although, if Otto doesn't agree to the duel, it might be the only option.
Exactly. And if you want to wreck Otter's reputation, not keeping his promise to the bailiff could be even worse for him than your idea.
You're right. Do whatever you think fit then. But if the armor gets lost, don't come to me afterwards. I know nothing about it, right?
Of course.
How much money did this guy? Oh, he's only got 400. People need to get more money around here, dude. We have another side quest. There's always side quests to be had, man. Challenge Master Armor Ota to a bludgeoning duel. Steal the armor. Oh, I kind of like the other guy, though. May as well keep up on all of our armor and stuff. Make sure it's staying up. We level up? Yeah, maintenance, what up?
What's going on there?
What do you... Why do you keep saying that to me?
Hey!
What? Where did... Why did he just start running from me? Talk to this guy.
Do you have any quicksilver in stock?
Who's asking?
Why is everyone so defensive? That poor painter.
Nobody. I'm just asking.
Then I don't have any.
That sounds almost as if you don't want to sell it to me.
It's not that I don't want to. It's that I can't.
I see. You can't because you don't have any. And you don't have any because you're selling it out the back door, eh?
Suppose I was. I don't see what business it is of yours.
What if I told you I'm the emissary of the Royal Hetman Radzig Kobyla, and you've got yourself mixed up with a counterfeiting gang?
Counterfeiters? Meaning what?
Somewhere around here is a counterfeiter's workshop. They need the quicksilver to make fake groschen.
Yeah.
Jesus. But I didn't know anything about any counterfeiting.
For your sake, I hope that's true. Now tell me what's been going on.
Yeah.
I swear, I wouldn't normally do anything like that.
Get to the point.
They came for me at noon, directly to the office. The overseer was somewhere on his rounds. Some night, it was, without a crest, armed. He called himself Sir Jezek, and he had a lackey with him called Rapota, a scruffy fellow with a yellow cape. Always whistling he was. They told me they wanted all the quicksilver we order for the monastery. Of course, I told him that wouldn't be possible.
And then what? Did they threaten you?
Not at first. They tried to bribe me, and when I refused, they started threatening.
Huh.
How did you hand it over to them?
I take it up the hill behind the monastery here. There's a big tree there with a small chapel underneath. Sometimes Rapota is there waiting for me. If not, I leave it there.
Yeah, what do they
threaten
threaten you with, huh?
They said they know people in the monastery, that they'd have me thrown out and beaten for stealing.
And you had been stealing? I mean, before then?
You know how it is. I work my fingers to the bone and they pay me a pittance.
So they knew about you?
Yes, they knew my name, everything.
Huh.
Very well. Thank you.
Interesting.
May the Lord watch over you.
Very interesting. Learning little bits of information, little piece at a time. Okay, okay, okay. All these books. Oh, well, there's no books in there, it seems. Okay, so now the only thing we can do is... What is this one? Speak with Master Fafar. Why?
Rudolph Brandon for frying. Come and get it, Martin.
Oh wow, you look kind of rough today, buddy.
The Lord be praised.
You look different, Master.
So as to fit in. I don't want it known that I'm in town.
Why?
I don't want to alarm our prey. Gossip spreads quickly, and if those scoundrels learn we're onto them, they'll flee.
That does make sense.
So what have you found out so far?
I found out where they get the copper sheets from.
Really? So tell me,
It's the smith on the monastery craftsman's yard. He supplies the counterfeiters.
do you know how he gets the goods to them?
No. All I know is that someone called Rapota collected the goods.
Not much, but it's a start.
This is
At
a
least
good
it's not a
start.
common name. Listen, Henry, I had another thought on the way here. Those counterfeiters have to have a punch die to make the fake coins.
Yes, of course.
That's sophisticated work. There's a man I know who works at the monastery yard, Master Engraver Jerome of Silesia.
You don't suppose that he's...
No, not that, God forbid. I know him well. He'd never do anything like that. But he runs an engraving workshop, so he might have heard something.
Very well, I'll ask him.
But ask
we
with
go.
tact. I don't want him getting offended. And I prefer you not to mention me at all.
I'll try to think of something. I found out where they get their quicksilver from. You were right, it was the monastery.
It was the only logical explanation.
It changed hands on the hill behind the monastery.
Have you been there to have a look around?
I have, but I didn't find anything interesting.
And have you found out who's behind it?
Rapota, once again.
The same scoundrel.
That's all.
Okay,
Take care.
there we go then. A little more information. Okay, so we have to go check out the engraving workshop over yonder now. Why can't I walk up these stairs? There we go. Oh, this must be the guy.
God be with you.
How goes the work, Master?
Getting there, getting there. You need something, my boy?
What are you doing here, anyway?
You're in an engraver's shop.
Yeah, but engraving what? And what's it used for?
Oh, we engrave wood and stone as well as metal. Here in the monastery, it's mostly about decoration.
You've got quite a large workshop, Master. You don't do all the work alone, surely?
I'm usually here with my apprentice, Florian. Of course, by simple observation, you'll note that this is not currently the case, and I'm here alone, which means that either I'm a liar or something out of the ordinary has occurred.
I see. I think. So what's happened to Florian?
He shares the fate of the pharaohs for today. The 5th scourge of Egypt did smite him, the plague, or so his message advised me.
Jesus Christ, the plague?
Do remain calm. I'm quite certain the plague from which Florian is suffering wasn't a judgment from on high, or if it was a judgment on excessive drinking. I'm told such an ailment can be of truly biblical proportions.
Dr. Florian, the engraver's apprentice. Okay.
What's he like, your apprentice?
I'm afraid that his exuberant youth has taken its toll. He's been acting strangely of late. I fear he has delusions of persecution.
I don't really know what you mean.
Recently, for example, he told me that someone was following him. And the very next day he bought a padlock from the blacksmith and locked up his chest. In any case, why the interest? Are you looking?
Something like that.
Weird. Pretty suspicious.
I have a message for him.
A message? Who would be interested in that wastrel? Other than his furious and deeply disappointed master, of course. About your question, you'll find him at home, no doubt feverishly dying. He sleeps in the baker's cellar.
Ah, thank you. Does Florian have any enemies?
A man such as he certainly owes money at every turn, and the parents of local girls are undoubtedly displeased with his attempts to propagate. However, most recently it was that fury from the bars who accosted him in quite a spectacular rage.
That's beautiful. I love his verbiage there. That was just glorious.
A woman from the baths?
The harpy nearly tore all Florian's hair out.
Oh, shit.
I don't frequently feel sorry for my ne'er-do-well apprentice, but on that occasion I made an exception. She was screaming about some girl, some flighty bath-maid, Esther. I would say that Florian had felt the joys of spring and acted accordingly, although one would have thought they'd be used to that sort of thing at the bathhouse.
Alrighty then.
Thank you. I'll leave you to your work.
Take care now.
I do want to break into these chests, though. But so be it. We will not. Oh, underground?
Good day to you.
You look quite sprightly for an invalid.
What? Who the hell are you?
My name's Henry, and I'm making inquiries for Sir Radzig Kobyla.
And what do you want from me?
Straight to the point then. All right. I've been investigating counterfeit money, and the trail led me straight to you. Does the name Rapiter mean anything to you?
I don't know. Maybe?
Don't bother. I know you know him. You make the punch dice for the counterfeiters. How do you hand them over? Do you know where their workshop is?
I can't say anything. I'll deny everything and you've got nothing on me. No evidence, just accusations.
You just incriminated yourself.
One man's word against another. Like I said, I'll deny everything.
And do you really think that's going to help you? Your word means nothing. You've got the tools, the knowledge, and the workshop. The only thing missing is a motive, but I'm guessing it's money.
I don't give a fuck about money.
So what then?
Those bastards kidnapped Esther. If I don't cooperate, they'll kill her.
Oh, that sucks.
Sorry about that.
Me too. Listen, I'll tell you everything, I promise. But only if I know that Esther's safe.
What, so I'm to go searching for her in the woods?
I know where they're keeping her, but nobody will help me. And what can puny little me do faced with those strapping great villains?
How dare you haggle with me? we try it?
You're trying to haggle with me? Have you forgotten who I am?
I won't let you push me around.
What, you mean the way you aren't being pushed around by the kidnappers? You'd be more convincing if you weren't shaking in your shoes.
Jesus Christ, will this never end?
Now talk.
This poor guy.
They found me in the tavern one evening, caught me when I went to the shit pile, and they started to badger me about working for them.
They?
Yes, Rapita. And a night they called Sir Jezek.
And then what?
They explained what they wanted from me, and I told them to sod off.
I'm guessing that didn't go down too well.
It wasn't all that bad. They just threw me on the dung heap and left. I thought it was just a drunkard's joke. But then they took Esther.
Holy shit.
Where will I find Rapita?
He's usually wherever I am.
What does that mean?
He watches me. Everywhere I go. And when I'm at home, he sits on the bench in the square, watching my house.
So he's there now?
Hard to say. Sometimes I see him in the tavern on the green, buying supplies.
All right.
Yeah, that's
At least I
fucking
know where to
ominous.
start. And you go to work tomorrow, you hear?
Why?
Because we have to lure him out. And besides, your master will surely be glad to see you.
I have my doubts.
Give me 1 sec, I'm smelling something smoking. Boy, just a burner in the house. Someone's cooking, so just had to make sure we weren't dying. That would have been awkward. Punch die handover.
How did you hand over the punch die to them?
Rapita waited for me behind the church. I didn't want to give it to them without seeing Esther first.
And did they let you?
Yes, although I don't really know why. They took me to a derelict farm in the Skalitz Hills. My poor Esther, they'd scared her half to death.
So at least you know she's alive.
Who knows? It was a while ago. And they never let her go, even after I did what they wanted. They said they'd be needing more.
More punch dies?
They wear out over time, and they have to be replaced regularly.
Huh.
Why didn't you tell anyone?
At first, I took it for a bad joke. And then, when they snatched Esther, there was nothing to be done.
I suppose I'd better go. I'd hate the bastard to get away.
Go. I hope you get revenge. May the Lord watch over you.
Holy shit. Watches him in the square. He has a yellow cape. Sits in the square, huh? Not that guy. He's a baker. Okay, what do we do now? Find Rapita. There he is. Do we just fucking kill him? I don't think that's how we do it, right? Can I talk to him?
Are you Rapita by any chance?
Pardon me? Do we know each other?
No, but I'm hoping to change that.
Well, I don't have much time right now. I'd best be off.
It'll only take a moment.
All right then. What do you want?
This guy's weird. I know you buy copper. I know you buy Quicksilver. I know that you spy on Florian.
I know that you spy on Florian. I know you were involved in the kidnapping of the bath maid, and I know why you're doing it all.
It seems there's no point making excuses.
None. Now tell me where their workshop is.
Of course, of course. That will be the best solution.
So?
Let's leave it for another time.
What? Yo, get out of my way, you stupid dog.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this guy. Come here. Come here.
So, are you ready to talk?
Jesus.
I will. Just don't hurt me, please. What do you want from me?
Tell me where the workshop is. Don't worry. Your master won't be punishing you for betraying him. You're both going to have too many other problems.
It's in the Skullet's mines.
That doesn't narrow it down very much.
On the eastern side of Skullet's Hill, there's an abandoned mine gallery. Well, it used to be abandoned. Now there's a small camp in front of it, and the workshop is inside.
Who's your
Who is
liege
your
lord?
Sir Yezhek of Ronov. That's what he calls himself, although Ronov Castle's long gone.
Huh.
What happened to it?
Ronov used to belong to Vincent, Count Lichtenberg. After his death, it fell to Margrave Jobst, and he had it pulled down. He knew full well that Vincent's vassals would resist him.
Why? Everyone knows that when a lord dies without issue, the king can confer his estate on whoever he pleases.
But Vincent had descendants. Ronov only fell to the Margrave because he declared them all illegitimate. All because Vincent had refused to fight for him against Sir Prokop. Sir Yezhek led a revolt of the vassals, but Jobst rounded them all up. Only Sir Yezhek got away. Since then, he's become the scourge of the domain.
Damn it, and just everything's getting complicated, huh?
Who are you, anyway?
They call me Rapota. I used to be the executioner's henchman in Brno.
And how did you come to be serving Sir Yezhek?
I helped him escape from prison. If I was going to serve anyone, better Sir Yezhek than the executioner.
So you saw being a brigand's henchman as a step up in the world?
I thought if things changed and he stopped marauding, he might get Ronov back and take me into his service.
Well, after this little escapade, you can forget about that. You'll be lucky if you don't end up swinging on the gallows.
It's all the same anyway now. I've betrayed him.
Huh. Oh, excuse me, guard. Jeez.
So who's Sir Yezhek working for? Don't tell me he just took it into his head one day to start forging coins.
That's not for me to know. Sir Yezhek was on speaking terms with various lordships.
Such as?
We were often guests at the monastery, but I slept in the hayloft, so I heard nothing.
And apart from that?
In the camp, you'd occasionally see a Hungarian nobleman, but I don't know what he was doing there, or who he is.
Alright, that's a lot of fucking information to
Can I
take
ask
in there.
you something?
Yes?
I don't want to hang. It's a horrible death. I prefer you just kill me here and now.
Oh. Alright, to kill him. Your dungeon is waiting.
An honourable death? No chance. It's the dungeons for you, and the sort of punishment a counterfeiter deserves. Don't worry. In time, you'll be glad of the gallows.
That's fucked up a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, you suck. I'm kind of stuck in here now, though. Cool. Assuming that was like a guard's house or something? I don't know. Guess that's where the prison is. Huh, it's right behind the bailiff's thing, huh? So now... So now we have to go Secure Ulrich's help. Ooh, that could be good. I think we're gonna have to go secure Ulrich's help and then go find the entrance to the mine shaft in the Skalitz. That sounds like a good time. But we're just gonna have to wait till next time because it is towards the end of the stream here, and we're gonna the end of the stream. Yeah. That was pretty good though. That was fun. I had a good time.